Evening all. Call me Dave. It's warmed up a touch. Just a touch. Still feckin' freezing, isn't it? Let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Right, let's see. Anyone ever used a marriage guidance service? Around these parts, that's called Relate. In Norfolk, it's called fucking Related, isn't it? They're related. Yeah, I came off my motorbike a few days back, hurt me fucking shoulder. I saw the doctor. He said, "Has a nurse given you anything yet?" I said, "Nah, I'm seeing this nice brunette later on. I'll have to fucking get something for her, won't I?" Do you know what I mean? She's keen. She's bloody keen. You know what I mean? Quick drink. I bumped into me missus, mate. He said, his missus has been exercising, eating healthy for a whole month. You know, he said she looks fatter now than she did before. She said, "I feel like a new woman." He said, "Yeah, fucking so do I." You know what I mean? Friend said his missus been under the doctor again. She don't care who she fucking sleep with, does she? Does she, cock? Under the doctor. Get some funny phrases in this day and age, don't we? My friend has been seeing a new girlfriend. And she said to him, she want to get it on next time they meet up. He's like, "Fuck me, I'm excited." He said, "She's seeing me this coming Friday." I said, "Oh, brilliant. I hope you both do." This coming Friday. Friday coming up. What are these fucking words? Yeah, he will be. With a bit of luck. Yeah. When I was a young lad, many moons ago, my mum used to always say, "Eat your vegetables, they'll put hairs on your chest." Remember that? Hairs on your chest. Fucking hell, my sister's a vegetarian. If that's true, she looked like a fucking chimpanzee by now, wouldn't she? Fucking Chewbacca from Star Wars or Cousin It. She had nothing but fucking vegetables. I got a relationship advice. Never ask a fucking comedian for relationship advice, cock. Here goes. My mate is a bit older, and he said he's trying to rekindle. I said, "That sounds like the tablet she reads her fucking books on, John." You know what I mean? He's trying to rekindle some romance, you know, in the bedroom, and a bit of action in the old relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tash. I said, "Well, that'd be like giving the fucking kiss of life to a rasher of bacon, mate. But you're keen, so give it a go. You know, give it a go." So I thought, I'll be agony aunt. I said, "Be nice for a few days. Just spoil her a bit. Give her a nice massage the day before. Get her in the mood. Not in her mood. She can fucking do that herself anytime, John. Now buy her some nice, tasteful underwear, you know. Not them crotchless knickers from Ann Summers and a pair of fucking handcuffs. Well, not for the first session anyway, you know. Try and be nice to the lady, you know. Try and make an effort here. You want a bit of fun that, you know, you can remember and, you know. And some good lube. Get yourself down Ann Summers and get some of that cock or pussy rub, you know. And then have a nice light meal, nothing too heavy on the night, you know. You don't want to be shitting yourself halfway through. And get a nice glass of Chateauneuf de crap from Aldi. Or Chateauneuf de pap, you know, 20 quid a bottle if you've got the money. And for God's sake, don't whisper sweet nothings in her ear, because you can't fucking hear nothing, could you, cock? Say something nice to her. You know, tell her you want to take her to bed and kiss every inch of her body. And for fuck's sake, don't say I'm going to be here all fucking night if I do that. I'm sure her body's not that big. Yeah, it would take an hour to do each fucking leg. So get some warm massage oil, you know, and make sure she's fucking drunk by then, of course. Keep the wine flowing. And eventually her, you know. And when you finally do get down to the Jurassic Park area, and I call it that because it hides a fucking monster, you know, the Jurassic Park area. For fuck's sake, don't get Google Maps on your phone. You should be able to locate the cunt yourself. You know what I mean, cock? And just for good measures, take 2 Viagra, and just in case, give her 1. Yeah. That might help. You know, and take it nice and slow. Everybody tends to rush things these days. They want it instantly. And ladies, this is the only time us fellas like to hear you moan, you know? But we won't tell you this until we're finished. While we're wiping our cock on the velvet curtains. And if we tell you that, you'll start finding things that need fucking doing. Rooms need decorating. Fucking dog needs a walk. Bin needs emptying. So we have to keep focused, you know? Try a bit of the old cunnilingus, you know, to warm the oven before you put your meat in. And no, it's not a fucking Irish airline. Yeah, try and use a little vibrator. They like that. And Summers, fucking prophets, they don't lie. They like that. She said, "I'd like something to tickle my fancy." This is it. I said, I'd make love nice and slow and give her the best fucking 2 minutes she's ever had, John. And afterwards, just lay down, cuddle her for a while, and then watch the fucking football highlights on your phone. Just like a fucking typical bloke would. You know what I mean? That's why you don't ask a comedian for fucking advice, eh? Well, the hot oil massage was a good bit. Well, I played Monopoly with my ex-missus at a party once. You got a community chest card, you got a fucking tits out. Honestly, didn't know where to look. Poke someone's fucking eye out. I was with the missus a while back. I was out in town, pissed. I got in the taxi. I said, oi, mate, take me around and get me cock sucked for 20 quid. Took me home. Dodgy one she was. Fucking hell. My partner now, she's great in bed. Until I fucking get in. So cold and frigid. Every time she opens her legs, a little fucking light comes on the side of the beaver. Sad news, sad news. He didn't get laid the other night. They were scared of the size. He had a go with his tash. My mate just recently bought a new dog. And I said, what you got? And he said, he loves his dogs. What you got? He said, I got a new dog that's a cross between a fucking French bulldog and a Japanese shih tzu. That's a bullshitter. I fucking can't lie, can it? Can't lie. My first serious girlfriend and I split up. We had half of the house each. She got the fucking inside and I got the outside. The strange thing is though, Cock, when we were together, I was interested in getting on the inside and she was interested in the film on the outside. How things reversed, eh? Yeah, what's wrong with this fucking weather? And I fucking looked out the fucking window this morning, that was frozen. It was like being in Russia. And the sun was so bright I couldn't fucking see where I was going on my bike. Yeah. Gone cold, isn't it? Yeah, my friend bought his missus a vibrator for her birthday. You know, like from Ann Summers that said 10 inches and realistic. He said, which one is it? And she opened it on her birthday. She's quite shy and she's quite prude. And she opened it, she went bright red, and she turned to him and said, do you know where you can fucking stick that, don't you? He said, come upstairs and I'll fucking show you. You know what I mean? You know where you can stick that. For God's sake, put some batteries in it first. Yeah, get a buzz out of something like that. Yeah. There was this woman on the bus the other day. She sneezed, and straight after her whole body was shaking and writhing. And I sat there looking at her. For a minute, she sneezed again. She was sweating, and she was shaking and writhing. And I said, excuse me, love, are you okay? She said, that's okay, I've got a rare condition. I said, what's that? She said, every time I sneeze, I have an orgasm. I said, come again, love? She said, yeah. I said, bloody hell. I said, you taking anything for that? She said, yeah, lots of pepper. Lots of fucking pepper. You know what I mean? These adverts are getting fucking weird on the TV. Everything fucking talking to you. I think it was hallucinating. There was an advert on, and it said, are you having troubles in the old undercarriage? Yeah. This product will soften, hydrate, and rejuvenate. I thought, I look at the TV, I thought, is this an advert for fucking KY jelly or something? You know? And it said, if you have stubborn stools. I went in the kitchen, I looked down, and it slid under the table just nicely. Nothing wrong with my stools. And it said, if you are, take this shit, and that will soften and hydrate and rejuvenate your stool. It's talking about your shit, innit? Well, that's your shit, innit? Your shit doesn't need rejuvenating, you just want it to get out of it, don't you? You need plenty of fibre, olive oil, lots of water, healthy food. And that shit will slip right out of you naturally. Do you know what I mean? Fucking Argos advert. I thought someone slipped something in me coffee. A fucking doll and a dinosaur having a chat on the sofa. As if everyone gone fucking mad or what? It's like fucking Chucky. Horror movie. I don't like it. Drink break. Yeah. You know, I like to do things for charity. In fact, I gave a quarter of my earnings to charity this year. Oh, and a few other strippers as well. I stopped by a policewoman the other day and she was phoning my details in, you know, in headquarters. And she described me as a looker. A looker? Fucking look at me. Her colleague corrected, he said, at the police station we call it a fucking peeping Tom, love. I said, I'm not called fucking Tom or Dick or fucking Harry. I'm not any old Tom, Dick or Harry. You know what I mean? Yeah, I went to Colchester Zoo last week and everyone had sandwiches and crisps for lunch and I'm on a healthy diet. So I said, I'll just chew on some monkey nuts instead. I got arrested for animal cruelty and breaking into a fucking locked enclosure. And he went to the fucking zoo, cock. You know what I mean? Yeah, my mate come round the other night. He was walking funny. He was walking fucking hell. I said, are you all right, mate? He said, I've just been down the pub. I had to go on a one-armed bandit. I said, did you win any money? He said, no, it wasn't the machine. That was a gay bloke who lost a fucking arm in a car accident. Had to go on a one-armed bandit. Yeah. I was driving down the road a little while ago and there was a sign that said, no road studs for 2 miles. I thought, didn't we used to call them blokes workmen? Road studs. I said, they must have some fucking young stallions on the road these days, you know, some young fit lads, you know. Yeah, keep an eye out, ladies, but for fuck's sake, keep an eye on the road and all, you know. Don't want you fucking driving down the path. Excuse me, madam, why did you crash your car? I'm sorry, officer. I was staring at a workman's crotch. Ain't going to get you out of the fine. You know what I mean? Big package. Yeah, fucking hell. Speaking to my ex-missus a while ago, apparently the Amazon delivery driver's got a big package. Yeah, I'll take your word for that. My mate's missus put on some weight recently. Wherever you sat in the fucking room, you sat next to her, you know. I rang up Weight Watchers, trying to be helpful. I said, she needs some help, you know, to let herself go. Could you send someone round? She said, oh, we'll send someone. We've got loads of them. Send someone round. Fucking hell. We got loads of them. I was hungry the other night. Well, everyone gets hungry, don't they? You know. I phoned up Pizza Hut. As you do, this lady answered the phone. Hi, Pizza Hut. My name's Michelle. How can I help you? I said, it's not fucking rocket science, Michelle. What do you think I want? I said, you haven't got a fucking rocker cover gasket for a 1986 Mini Cooper, have you? I said, I want a fucking pizza, don't I? Pizza Hut. Sorry. Yeah. I watched an advert yesterday that said Britain is broken and the only way to fix it is give Weetabix to everyone. I was like, fuck off. We need to put fucking Britain first and not every other twat. You know? We're sending millions to other countries before looking after ourselves. Well, I like charity. Think of charity. When we have some money spare, we give it to charity. It's nice, but afterwards, when we sorted out our own shit first. You know? Same should apply to our hard-earned tax money, you know? Once we're good, then we'll share a little bit. You know? That's how it should be, cock. We like sharing. Yeah, this lady at work was looking for a place to stay. Yesterday she said an estate agent took her to some flats and afterwards she showed her a delightful little semi. I said, the dirty bastard. She said she had a good look at it and decided it wasn't too big for her. A delightful little semi. Weren't too big for her, weren't as big as you, cock. Yeah, you ever walked in a room, forgot why you're there? That's what I fucking did earlier. Walked in and I thought, fuck me, I've got to do something now. Where's the fucking wine? The Pope has recently asked what he thought about gay marriage. He said nothing can happen in that area without first having a mandate. A fucking mandate. I was driving the other day and the car kept making these really annoying banging noises. I stopped and had a look. There was a fucking Jehovah's Witness in the front grille, fucking knocking on the fucking bonnet. Anyone have any children? I remember when my daughter started discovering boys, I said, stop fucking digging in the garden. We had to move house after that, you know what I mean? Fucking Fred West. Yeah, fucking hell, put the fucking patio back down. Christ. I got some sad news. It's just sad news, cock. Sad news, no look. My Uncle Richard was found dead last week with a belt round his neck, handcuffed to a radiator and a dildo up his arse. Like God knows what he did in his fucking spare time. And at the funeral, the vicar said, Dick will always be remembered for his charity work. I said, he fucking won't be, and you fucking know it, Reverend. Jesus Christ. I didn't fucking say that. The vicar would have kicked me in the bollocks. This world is a tough place. My cousin was a heroin addict at 14. I said, these kids, they're shooting up fucking fast these days, aren't they? Shooting up fast. You'll fucking get that one later. When I first met my partner, I knew she was a keeper. She'd been working at the fucking zoo for a few years. You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking hell. My mate called me up. He said, my missus, she keeps fucking spreading rumours everywhere. It's getting on my tits. I said, think yourself lucky. Most people's missus never fucking spread anything. You know what I mean? Yeah. The ones that do get a Y-shaped coffin. And together at last, that's their fucking legs. Got a friend who's a ballet teacher. I said, you know, I've never been able to do the splits, you know. Although I've got good legs. I'd like to come and have a session with you, and you could teach me. And she said, well, how flexible are you then? I said, well, I can't do Tuesdays and Thursdays. She meant me fucking legs, didn't she? Yeah. My dad called. He was in the Navy. I mentioned that before. My mum fucking loves seamen. He said, what are you doing? I said, I just watched a documentary on about how they hold big ships together. I said, that was fucking riveting. Fucking riveting. Held together with rivets. He was in the fucking Navy, wasn't he? Yeah, I think I'm getting old, you know. I went to an antiques auction last week and 3 people fucking bid on me. And they said, you know, anything over 25 years is now considered an antique. Fuck me, remember that, won't you? Yeah. We're all fucking old. When you get older, you have trouble remembering things. Especially computer passwords. You got one for every fucking thing now. Some people got one on the fridge. And it said, choose a new password. And it said it has to be 8 characters long. I couldn't think enough, and I thought fucking Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. I originally put Snow White and the 7 fucking Dwarfs. But then I thought, well, they're not really fucking dwarfs, are they? Because they're too short. They wouldn't be able to reach Snow White's minge. She'd be up here, wouldn't she? Yeah. Little Johnny was in English class at school, and his teacher says, Johnny, let's see how smart you are now. You always got an answer for fucking everything. Give me a word with 12 letters in it. And Johnny thinks for a second or two, and he says, that's easy, miss. Masturbation, you know, masturbation. And the teacher says, well, that's a mouthful. He said, no, you're thinking of a blowjob, miss. Thinking of a fucking blowjob. Yeah. Oh, well, she could be this day and age. Sex mad, a fucking lot of them. Yeah. On my way home from work yesterday, I had to pick a hitchhiker up. That was only right. I just run the cunt over. Sorry, mate. My mate Justin, he doesn't have a big todger. He hasn't got a big cock like I have. That's probably why he's called Justin. You know, Justin. If he had a big cock, he'd have been called Phil, wouldn't he? Because that Phil, you know, yeah. His missus teases him about it, and she used to say, is it in yet? And last year for Valentine's Day, she got him a book. And then he said, you have to search really hard to find a little fella. I started laughing. I said, what, where's Wally? He said, no, she bought me fucking Where's Willie? Cheeky cunt. A coachload of women on a Hindu travelling through Benidorm, and I went off the cliff. Ball of flames. They all passed on. Sad, sad story. Their partners and husbands cried for about 2 weeks, and after that they sort of got on with things. 6 months later, my mate is still crying. I said, what are you crying for? He said, my missus missed the fucking bus. Yeah, the fucking naughty one, wasn't it? Well, I bought a new stick of deodorant today, and I read the instructions that said take off the cap and push up bottom. I can hardly walk, but when I farted earlier, it smelled pretty good, you know? A nice country fresh smell. Well, that's good to have a laugh. Keep smiling. Like, subscribe, follow, comment, call me a wanker. Have a lot of fun. I'll see you in the next one.